Everybody, I wanted to take some time to talk about Asinine Wisdom, and I'm going to try to keep this quick because, quite frankly, I've recorded this a few times now and it's just too damn long. So let's get going. Geek and Sundry, Legendary, and Alpha. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity that you gave us. They trusted two guys that they didn't really know with money, and that was a dangerous gamble. And I think it paid off for them. But they essentially trusted us. They didn't really know what the show was. They didn't fully understand it, and I don't know that they still do, and that's fine. But they trusted us to make something funny and entertaining, and I think that we delivered on that. But we thank you so much for the opportunity, for trusting us and just letting us be us and do our thing. It means so much, and it's extremely rare in this industry. I also have to thank Sean Becker, who was instrumental in getting us in the door there and has been our biggest cheerleader. TJ Rotel has been another big cheerleader for us and has really fought to help us and to keep us there. Cliff Brakefield, who is our producer, who's worked his ass off, and quite frankly, I'm surprised that he hasn't either quit or taken an extended vacation because we've run him ragged, and we thank him so much for all his hard work. Before him, it was Max James, and in our long-standing tradition on Asinine Wisdom of having our producers leave, um, Max did that, but we're so grateful for him, and we're not. I mean, of course, we wish him nothing but the best. For him and everybody over at Critical Role. And Max, thank you so much for everything that you did. Marketing department, Mary Force is the head of marketing, and then Courtney Kraft, who's the head of social media for Alpha. They did so much stuff for us. They're continuing to do stuff for us and have some other plans. We're excited to see what they come up with. My girlfriend Shauna, who put up with a lot of bad facial hair and a lot of weird props laying around our apartment and weird, shoots and scripts and writing sessions and long days and long nights, and who's been nothing but supportive the entire time, and really just even a fan because she's been at every show almost, and it just really means a lot to have your support, Sean. So thank you, and I love you. Also to my family, I thank you and I love you. They have been very supportive, even though they don't really, not all of them really get what the show is, but that's what family does. Family supports you no matter what. And that's what my family's done, and they mean the world to me. And then Daryl, who's been the best creative partner that I could ask for. We get on each other's nerves sometimes, but we complement each other really well. We get great stuff out of each other, and I love him to death. He's the hardest working person that I know, and I couldn't do this without you. So Daryl, thank you. I mean, let's go golfing again sometime. All of our guests, Brian Foster, who was extremely supportive to us on Twitter very recently out of nowhere, and we thank you for that. That really meant a lot to us. Amy Vorpahl, Matt Key, Matt Mercer, Erica Ishii, our most returned guest, Markia McCarty, Bonnie Gordon, B. Dave, Whitney Moore, Xander Genere, Bria Grant, Nathan Barnett, and then everyone who was on our finale, everybody in our audience, and the people who came on to do questions with us, Jason Charles Miller, Mark Hampton, and Daniel Perino. Thank you guys so much. Anyone who's acted in a stager or worked on a stager for us this year, thank you so much, because those have gotten crazy. They've just gotten away from us, quite frankly. They've gotten nuts. So thank you to all of you, and to our crew, Chatsworth. I know his name's Devin, but I can't not call him Chatsworth. He's just always going to be Chatsworth to me. Chatsworth works his ass off. I don't think everybody understands how much he does for Geek and Sundry and Alpha. Man, and like every show, not just ours. He works incredibly hard. He's as overworked and underpaid as anybody there, and he deserves all the credit in the world. And thank you so much for putting up with us and playing along with us too, Chatty. We really appreciate it. Our TDs, Holly Pearson, Mark Donica, Ryan Porter, Zach Wilson, they have the pulse of the show, and all the stuff that pops up, and like the timing of it's perfect, and they get it. They just get the show, and they've been great. We love each and every one of them. Mike, who does cameras and other stuff around the set, and then Scott, who does sound, Daniel Wall, who couldn't be with us on the finale, but we miss you and hope to see you back. We appreciate you guys so much. We have the best crew in the world. They have as much fun doing the show as we do, if not more so. And we love that they can play along with us and have fun, and that's what we want. We hope we've created an environment for them where it feels collaborative and just is a fun time. That's all we want the show to be, and I think that it really shows. And Jeff Vicente, who did post sound for us on Stage Your Danger. Thank you so much, Jeff. And then finally, the fans. We would not have a show if there was no one to watch the show. And our fans have been so, they've been so supremely supportive and have really advocated for us hard on social media to get us back and to get us merchandise, and have just been phenomenal. Who've made gifts for us and done drawings, and somebody sent us like candy one time, and like, I mean, guys, this is crazy. It's crazy to us that we have fans for such a ridiculous show that we do, but it means the absolute world to us, and we appreciate it so much. We really thank you for taking the time out of your day, whether it be to watch with us live or to watch on demand. We read all the chat logs, we see everything you say, we see everything on Twitter, and we thank you so much. Everybody who stuck with us through changing from Geek and Sundry to Alpha, why aren't you watching Alpha? Why don't you subscribe to Alpha? Man, there's so much great stuff on there that you should be checking out. In a week or two, Ask Your Black Geek Friend is taking over our spot. I mentioned B-Dave earlier. That's his show. Ask Your Black Geek Friend is taking over. It's a great show. It's an important show. You should be watching it. You got to check it out. There's also stuff like Callisto 6. There's Weave Society, Game Engine. There's Painters Guild. There's We're Live. There's Talking Tunes. There's so much stuff on Alpha that makes it... The price of the subscription is a steal. It's ridiculous. You got to go check everything else out that's on there. I mean, it's amazing, and it's Alpha is young, and it's not without its faults or its problems. But I'm telling you, they hear you, and we're going to make it better. Along with them, we are going to conquer the world. I'm telling you, you stick with us, we're going to make it worth your while. And in the interim, we don't really know what's going to happen with Asinine Wisdom yet. We think we'll come back. We don't know when, and we don't know 100% if. But I can tell you in the meantime, we are working extremely hard to make that happen. And we're working extremely hard to, if we get another shot, make the best possible show that we can. And with that said, I'm going to go play Spider-Man.